Hello, hello! What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and this is a part of my 100 movies that I've never seen before until now. This is Double Jeopardy! Double Jeopardy is a 1999 film that was directed by Bruce Beresford, and this is a film that I had never heard of, wasn't aware that it existed, not until my girlfriend recommended it and said, hey, you should watch this. You would really like it. So the plot is we meet Ashley Judd, who plays a wife, her and her husband, Bruce Greenwood. They're on a little trip together. Everything seems okay. They're romantic. Until he dies? Question mark. She gets arrested for the murder, possible murder. She spends like 6 years in prison until she realizes that he's not really dead, that he may or may not set her up, framed her. And so she gets out to track him down and figure out what the hell was going on. Why did he do such a thing? Now, what I thought of Double Jeopardy was the movie was just fine. Just fine. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it either. I think as a premise goes, it sounded intriguing, and it was intriguing to have a wife who wasn't previously in ever a situation like this, having to become stronger, go through that many years in prison, and learn maybe a certain particular set of skills to go out there and do some things and go after the guy. Like, I just thought on paper, cool. I think there was a couple of execution problems, maybe, that held this back for me for being a really good film. Let's talk about Ashley Judd. I haven't seen a whole lot of Ashley Judd movies, I'll be honest. I mean, I was always aware of her. I know her. I even recognize her when I see her. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Ashley Judd. But like, as far as actually seeing a movie with her, I don't know. Can't really think of any other movie that I would have watched her in. I mean, I know she's in Kiss the Girls with Morgan Freeman, but I've never seen it. Should I add that to the list? I don't know. The point is that she was okay in the role. Okay, she's certainly attractive. But honestly, I didn't really buy her in this role. I didn't buy her as somebody who was in prison for 6 years and who became sort of rough and tough and was dangerous or a threat or somebody who could go out there and actually get the stuff that she gets done. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. Something about her delivery, something about her lack of emotion. I mean, if she was going for the I've been hardened by this, I'm very emotionalist because of everything that happened. Okay, but again, I still didn't buy her, and I don't think she had enough moments to where I mean, this is a big, major, life-changing ordeal. This is horrible to have to go through, and I just never felt like this ruined her life, like emotionally or on her face. I never felt like this really was the worst thing that's ever happened to her, even though on paper it should have been. She also gets her son taken away, and then that plays into things. Her best friend can't be trusted. Again, a lot of things just banged over your head, and she's just kind of like, oh, must be Tuesday. I don't know. There was one scene where she got emotional hugging Tommy Lee Jones, but other than that, there you go. Let's talk about Tommy Lee Jones, though. Tommy Lee Jones, yes, is in this movie. He plays Ashley Judd's parole officer. And I thought it was funny when he first popped up because I thought to myself, really, Tommy Lee Jones? Is this not like the second or third movie where you played somebody has been wrongfully accused of murder or being a criminal, but they're innocent, and yet you don't believe them, and he's chasing after her because he's the parole officer. He's supposed to ring her in if something bad goes awry, and so it's just like, he was definitely typecast in the 90s for playing a type of role like this. That being said, though, he's good. He is. There's a reason why people wanted him to play this type of part. He's really good. He's good at playing that hard-ass type guy who, it's almost like, I don't care whether you're innocent or guilty. I liked him in this movie really all the way around. Bruce Greenwood plays the husband, Nick, persons, and he was fine as well. I mean, he becomes a smug, arrogant prick towards the end, but that's how he's supposed to be. That's how the character is supposed to be. So again, job well done. I don't really want to get into the minutia of like what he did, why he did it, and what the backstory is. For one, because it's probably a spoiler, but two, I don't even really fully understand why he did it. I mean, I get it. Like, I heard him explain it. I heard, like, it was explained. It just seemed, the whole thing seemed a little far-fetched, a little too much work for the reward that he's getting from this. And plus, it's like, well, you now have to go out, change your name, and live in secret, live in hiding. I mean, I know he thinks he has all of his bases covered, but I don't know, dude. Again, this seems like a whole lot of work. There's not much action. It's not really a big, huge action movie or explosions and whatnot, if that's what you're expecting. It's more of a drama, maybe thriller, but mostly drama. And then, again, it's just, I don't want to say I was bored, but, you know, it happened. It's a perfectly fine, serviceable, put on TV just for a time waster type of film, in my opinion. But guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Double Jeopardy. What do you think of it? Do you like it more than I did? Maybe you grew up on it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!